I'm like, God, God. In the canter work, it's a little bit of the same thing. He's inclined, I don't want to tell Trace, he's inclined to empty a little bit here, not a lot. But
When
on
you
the right, it's more of a problem.
when you say empty, what do you mean?
He doesn't feel tall right through
Oh.
here. He doesn't feel like he's carrying your seat bone quite right. And he shifts his shoulders over to protect working this hind leg the way you really want him to. You know what I mean? So, right now he's like, here comes the bend. But I would even try doing raw bear right and change the bend and do canter left. Do you follow me?
Raw bear tracking left.
Yeah, so it'd be raw bear right, here, and then you go, okay, change, left lead canter. To get him a little straighter through his body. Does that make sense? So basically,
Ted, I feel the opposite of what you're saying. So obviously there's something that I don't have right.
yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. So
Because you made the same, but could you see whenever we were doing the leg yield what I'm watching and what the difference is?
yeah.
So, and that's what I'm seeing in all of his work. That he's kind of straight right here, he's slightly ticked here versus stretching over. And it's not that he won't.
Right.
It's the fact that it's not his preferred thing, which goes along with him saying, I don't want to do a counter kick because I really don't want to soften to your right leg. I don't want to reach over my left side, and so we can't hold it together.
See, I just assumed he's weak on the right side because he's always sort of like this to the right. But you're telling me to do that to him.
Yeah, that's not, if you watch him, that's not what we're looking at. As
I'm
I
just
said-
trying to get it, I'm not, I'm just trying to understand it.
Right,
So
right. So if you have somebody video you, can you see then when he's a little straight versus whenever he's bent?
I could, yeah.
I'd suggest it because I think that's going to change. Like there's something that you're noticing on the left side that you're focusing on, but you're not seeing the fact that on the right side you're here, he's here, and he's actually a little bit more stretched here, and the whole body's over here. And the moment you ask him to come over there, he doesn't really want to do it the way you want.
So a good exercise for me to do, I think, from what you're saying, and I'm just taping it so I can remember, is, maybe come down on the second track or something and do haunches in and haunches out and keeping the shoulders straight. That would be a good exercise.
Yes. Yeah, what you're after is to feel that he gets flexible in his rib cage and you
Yeah.
start feeling this, okay, he's softening here and he's stretching and it's just like bam, bam, bam,
Yeah.
super easy to mold from side to side, which he's not unwilling to do. But whenever you hit the canter, he's inclined to go, wow, that got hard. And the other thing, if you notice, it took that tempo a lot back.
Yeah.
I really want him to work harder by saying go slower.
Right.
Because I think with the tempo that you're choosing, it's hard to maneuver him is the biggest issue.
Yeah.
And in his canter work, I think you would do a better job, but I just want you to sit there and kind of go like, I'm not going to work that hard.
Well, and I really like the exercise. And it was nice when you told me, because it was, for some stupid reason, it's hard for me to count. 6, 3, 6, 3. But that was good because at the end I really felt him pushing
Yes.
instead of me, doing all the work.
Right. And what you want to do from that, because this is a great exercise for a girl I was just teaching changes to, is counting out the stride, hit the trot, and eventually you come right back up and you start feeling the timing of you cueing to the horse responding. And you've got to start saying, if you're going to do 4, okay, how do I cue? I do this and then I do that and my horse answers me. So on stride number 1 or 2, whatever, I need to already prepare so the horse understands. So you get really involved in that because when you're starting to do your changes, you're going to have to start counting, go, okay, 3, 2,
Yeah.
1, change,
Right.
change, which means he needs you to start doing that now. And he's got to really say, I'm going to canter here, and you've got to just sit there. And he didn't want to, especially at the end of the ride, but the fact is that, that's the way it's going to work.
And then, a lot of times I get caught up just keeping him going because he's he's real heavy and sort of lethargic, and
Yes.
but so it's okay to do, you know, more transitions, and that's just going to build him up and make him
Yes.
stronger.
Yes, absolutely. And I would do, as I said, I wouldn't, at the moment he tips and I'm starting to chase, bring him down. So the moment I felt like he was like falling on his face, I'm going to come down. And I want him to get at the idea of like, you know, as I said, I just brought him down, brought him up, brought him down, brought him out, and just kind of been like,
Yeah, that
sit
was
here.
real good when he first got on.
Yeah, and he needs that kind of
Yeah.
like, let's get crisper.
Right.
And of course he's saying like, let's get more in shape. So, but I think that moment he can, because I think he got the message, but then he is going to have to say, okay, I'm strong enough. And I think right now he's like a melting marshmallow.